What a day I had, I swear to God. What a day. This is crazy. You're never going to believe what happened today. It's like the worst day. It's not really the worst day, but it's... what a nightmare. So if you guys haven't noticed, I'm in a pretty bad mood, you know. Honestly, as some of you may know, I almost got sued today. Me and Tasha made a video about a year ago. It just hit 50,000 views. Like, I know it's okay, like, but we were in a doctor's office, and I was getting my ears drained just for a video. I thought it would be cool, you know. And the girl in the video, the nurse, said it was okay to film and all that. Totally got her permission in the video and all that. So a year later, like literally a year ago to yesterday, I get a weird phone call saying, are you guys the YouTubers that made this video of, you know, at her doctor's office? So she says, you guys are going to have to take that down because apparently you can't film inside a doctor's office because of other patients that might have been in the room. Which is funny because there was nobody there. We were the only people in the office. And because they're the owners of the doctor's office, so technically it's their property. That's how we looked at it. So it's not because the nurse says we have her permission, but it's the fact that we didn't talk to the company. So, hey Billy, and hey Barbie. Yeah, so that's what exactly happened. We were getting in trouble because we didn't have the upper... you know, the boss of bosses permission. So that's basically what it was. So they called me. They said, you either remove the video or we're going to take it higher. So, but the nurse there should have said, hey, you can't film here for this reason and this reason and this reason. But I went and did my research, and apparently you can record for your health documentations right at an office, because you know who's going to believe a doctor over a person anyways, right? So they're going to believe, obviously they're going to believe the doctor, right? So if something went wrong, like this girl did something to my ear, or anybody in general, if they've screwed something up, at least I had documentation, you know. But no, they 50,000 views on that video, and I had to take it down, not because I wanted to, but for just without the drama. I don't want any drama, right? So the girl says, you know, she was nice on the phone. She was really nice, but I'm just mad because she was like, hey, you gotta remove it. Hey Aaron, I was just talking about how I got sued almost today because of a YouTube video. And nobody really did anything wrong. Just a doctor's office called me. It was about a year ago. This is honestly over a year ago. You don't even understand. Like literally a year ago. I can't give too much details on the place or the names or anything, because the nurse apparently watches my videos and all that, and she's okay. Like, she wasn't mad or anything. It's the people, her boss's boss. Nobody was mad. They just asked nicely if we could remove it because it was their property. Like, we were filming us, just us. And we asked the nurse, can we film you? Like, it was a video last year. They draining my ears, supposedly. I made a video. And it did very well and all that. And I'm just mad because the fact that, like, something that happened so long ago. And that's true, Juicy. I don't even know why I took it down. I just didn't want the conflict of the video. So
I was the one recording.
And Tasha keeps blaming herself and all that, but I guess you do need signatures nowadays when you're filming YouTube videos on like certain places and all that. But I was just trying to film my own documents of my health and all that, and apparently you can't film in a doctor's office. Like, even though the nurse or verbal conflict, like verbal conversation, you can't. And yes, Aaron, it's better safe than sorry. I didn't want that, like, you know, and you know what? It's totally fine. Like, when you're making videos, you have to be very careful. You know, words don't mean nothing on camera. You have to have a lot of a documentation. And that's okay, Billy, because if you guys watch Tasha's video of her getting her ring removed, I guess she had a swollen finger with a ring on it. And she said, yeah, the doctors were cool with it, but she didn't film anybody. She didn't film anybody or pick anybody up in the background. So the video was okay. We didn't get in trouble for that. And the video, actually, that video did really well too. So it's just because apparently we got a lot of the scenery in the background and all that, which we weren't filming in the doctor's waiting room or anything like that. We were just filming me and the nurse, and Tasha was filming it and all that. And they messaged me, and apparently they knew who I was from my videos and all that. And they're like, listen, you got to take it down, or we have to. Technically, we can approach this further because you are filming in our property, like in a small sense. Which was stupid because, you know, like, they're not going to take my word over a doctor's word anyway. So they're gonna obviously go with the doctor who's got plaques and degrees, and, you know, and but that's something you guys, I wanted to vent about in my little live stream here, is that I'm pretty upset, but I'm not upset because, you know, like, that you guys are going to expect this. When you get more, like, in the future and all that, you guys got to be very careful when filming your videos. Like, a lot of you guys are, you know, you can't film anything. And even if you get permission by somebody, you could be filming somebody, and they say, yeah, you can film me, right? And then they can go back behind your back and tell you to remove that video, and they could actually probably charge you, which is really dumb. Yeah, so you have to be careful with that. And I don't know. I was just mad because of the fact that this nurse should have said, you can't film here. You can't film there. And she was okay with it. She said I could film. She said, yeah, for sure. But yes, it's lesson learned. So I was pretty mad, just the fact that, wow, you message me a year later and you say, you know what, you got to remove this video. If I wanted to, I could have been like, well, take it higher, you know, because I already did some research. You know, you really can't actually make me take it down. But you got to realize something, that where I was filming is actually my doctor's. So I can't really argue with the people that actually take care of my health and all that. Which is actually not the greatest doctor's office. It really isn't. You have to book that doctor like months or weeks in advance. So I was just trying to do a live stream to let this out, you know. But yeah, she's like, if you don't take it higher, if you don't take this video down, we could take it higher. We could potentially sue you for filming somewhere where you're not supposed to be filming. And I was just like, are you serious? Like, but she was nice. I just can't believe that almost happened. Like, a year later, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you guys the heads up if you guys are ever in that situation. If somebody says, oh, you can film me, it's totally okay and all that. No, it's not okay to really film certain things and certain people and all that, because they'll go behind your back and tell you, you know, you owe me money for this video, or, you know, you got to take it down, or you're invading my privacy or something. You know, and trust me, I know, because I've used music in videos before, and I got striked. I think no, I got a warning. I got a warning for a couple of videos and all that. But I'm learning, you know, what I can and can't do on YouTube and all that. So I'm just finding out, you know, if you guys are ever in this situation, if you're filming people you even know or whatever, you know, it's better to have like documentation. I know it sounds funny, but you should always have documents, and because it didn't say you can't film in the room. Like, you couldn't film in the room. I had my own private room. Like, it's sound. It's private. Like, it's the sound's blocked off. You can't hear anybody's personal information. So I was just so mad because, like he messaged me a year later saying to remove the video. Like, I could have privatized the video. I could have blurred out the background and the woman's face if that helped. It's just that video was one of my most successful videos. Like, I don't know. I was just so mad. Like, I'm like, you know, and skip the headache. I'm going to just delete this video and save the trouble, and I'll learn from next time, you know, just to be careful. And, you know, that's fine. You know, some people don't want to be filmed, and that's a respect thing. It's not because you think you can film somebody. You got to remember, there is still respect. Respect's a very important rule when coming to film. You have to have respect when you are filming. It's just common sense. You know, some people don't care. They're like, oh, I'm doing this for the money. You know, I need this shot. You know, I need this to be filmed for my channel and all that. For those who don't know, I just film my own things. I don't film anything else other than my own stuff. So, and it's respect. You got to have respect when it comes to filming. You know, if nobody wants to be filmed, don't film them. Just don't. Do your own thing. Like, and I forget what Aaron said here. Tasha. So, she probably unknowingly did something against standardized procedures, and they didn't want anyone to point it out and know. And that's exactly it, is that when you were at your place of work, you should know the things you can and can't do, right? So I'm like, if I'm getting in trouble, why isn't this nurse getting in trouble and all that? But I'm not the guy to point fingers. Like, if somebody's blaming towards me, that's fine. But, you know, at least tell me that I can't film or anything like that. You know, they should. Hold on a sec, guys. Sorry about that. I'm on my cell phone right now, and I just get people that blow up on my phone. So, and yeah, it's okay, Russ. It's fine. Like, you're gonna, you know, I've made a lot of videos too that were actually amazing, and I didn't end up posting them. Like, I actually sat and looked through them and like, okay, I'm not happy with this, so I'm going to just delete it. You know, start fresh. You know, and that's the lesson I was just doing for this video. I had to make this video just to, you know, alert and warn people about it. But it's just funny because I didn't think that would actually happen. And it did, like a year later. So it's just a headache to have stuff like that happen to you and all that. So if you notice, most YouTubers, they'll actually make forms stating, you know, you got to sign this if you want to be in the video. And I've been actually honestly thinking about it and all that. That's funny, Aaron. Should make them a toaster strudel so they know you had no ill intentions.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them to look at my eye, and freaking they told me that.
What?
That if it bothered me that much to go to a merge.
Yeah, so Tasha's got an eye infection now, and they told her, well, if it bothers you so much, why don't you go to the hospital? And I'm like, so what the hell is the point of having a doctor's office, your own personal doctor that looks at you, then go to the hospital? So I that's one thing that confused me, is that why is there a doctor's office and then I just go to a merge and they would look at me and examine me, then going to my own doctors? So I don't know. I'm thinking about pulling my file from there anyways, because the way they do things there is so unprofessional. Like, you know, well, it's tough. It's tough to say in Canada, honestly.
Healthcare, but it sucks.
You know, a lot of you guys are gonna be mad because in Canada it's free healthcare, right? It is, but you know, if you break a bone, you have to pay for your cast. You have to pay for certain medication. It's only free for a doctor to assess you,
To touch you.
and examine you and all that.
No way.
But it's the headaches you go through with that. Like, you're in a waiting room for 5 to 6 hours. Sometimes you get a dumb doctor that doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. And it's like, I don't know. Like, you think, okay, I'm paying for my health care. I'm paying for this doctor and all that. So you better know what the hell's wrong with me if I'm paying you to assess me and all that. So, but in Canada, seeing how it's free health care, they ain't going to get their money's worth to examine you properly and all that. So that's the catch that I want to get out there to a lot of Americans, is that, yeah, it's free healthcare, but would you want free healthcare? Would you pay for your healthcare to actually be examined and know what they're doing? See, if I wasn't getting paid for something, I guess I wouldn't use my full potential on something, but you're a doctor. You took an oath. You're supposed to help people no matter what situation, right? So that's one of the things that was really bothering me, is that, you know, now I'll just start going to the hospital if something's bothering me, or emerge, wait in the waiting room. And I don't think I'll ever probably go to my doctors anymore, because you have to book your doctor weeks or months in advance. And that's what I hate. Like, so, you know, I only wanted to do about maybe an hour live stream and all that, because and that's the thing, though, Aaron. I do have 2 kids, and both of them do have to have certain medication and all that. And even for kids, they don't. What do you think? They don't they have to wait just as long as us, don't they?
No, they don't assess them properly.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. They treat the adults just like the children there. You know, they don't do they're just. It's the nurses. They're hard to book, and it's very confusing and complicated. But if you take your kids to Emerge, then they'll understand better. At the hospital, it seems a little bit more professional than a doctor's office, because a doctor's office, you're waiting on your doctor. He's got too much stuff going on in his mind. It just doesn't seem professional. It is ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. Just like I said, you know, I'd rather pay for my health than get it for free, because you're paying money, and especially good money. I know that healthcare in the States is not cheap, so you better be getting examined the right way and getting what you need for your health. See, in Canada, they don't give a crap too much about what your pain is or what you need. And it's a headache to get what you need, honestly. An everyday Canadian American, that just might happen. Because the way things are going in Canada, you got to realize Canada's practically a state now. Like, it's pretty much a state. That's the way I see it now, is Canada's part of the United States. Because it's pretty much the same. Oh yeah, Russ is... if you guys know Russ, he's about to do some pretty hot, spicy wings right now.
Yeah, send some of it my way.
Just like Aaron did with the ghost pepper wings.
Russ, I
did the Carolina Reaper, and that was pretty bad. That was painful. But Russ is about to do... I'm hoping he uploads it.
Yes.
You got to upload it, Russ. They're marinating, guys. So, let them marinate. Take your time. And Billy needs shoulder surgery. Who knows how long I'll have to wait. Well, Billy, you know, start off just, you know, you gotta take care of it, man, because, you know, you use your arms every day. You know, same with Tasha. She uses her legs. Yeah, Russ. We know you're stalling. you know, be a man. Just get it done and over with. I honestly am looking forward to the video. I honestly, definitely, you know, that looks pretty good. He's got some surprises for everybody because definitely some hot sauces I've never tried. So he looks like he's going to be in pain. He's going to need to drink a bottle of Pepto. And he's going to be in the bathroom for a very long time. Poor guy. Like, I don't think he knows what he's doing because he made his own concoction and all that. So it might be good, but he's in a world of hurt. So, but that's funny. That's funny. You gotta put the video together, Russ, when you're done and all that. You know, show yourself marinating it and all that, and and how long it's been, and then you show yourself if they're already cooked. Yeah, they're already cooked. You said that, I think. Yeah, and then just show yourself at a table eating them and all that. He's definitely got to be probably a couple million on there, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a couple million on those wings, so he's pretty brave. So I guess in Texas they love their heat, so I don't know. He might enjoy them, so I don't know. I don't handle spicy stuff too well. I like spicy food, but there's a limit on what I'm about to have. So good luck, Russ. Good luck. That's what I said, but it's something Russ wants to do, and he has my support because, like I said, if you guys know Russ, he loves a spicy sauce, so all the power to him. I can't wait to see when he gets it done.
Is Barbie in there?
I think Barbie's in here.
Barbie, if you're in there, you did an awesome job on your backyard.
And that's what I told Russ. I'm like, why don't I ever see Russ doing any yard work?
Russ, you did an awesome job holding that can of beer.
I seen his little girl with the wheelbarrow. What was that? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to wear some gloves there, and he has to wear gloves. You touch your eye or your face, you're definitely going to get a skin irritation on that. Definitely. Yeah, it was. That was cool. That was a really nice picture he posted. That was funny. But if you guys ever see Russ, he's always posting pictures of other people working, but never him. I think I was giving him crap earlier for that. So, yeah, got to put him to work. Unless he's doing all like the barbecuing and cooking and all that, then okay. That one can slide.
Hey, babe, you should take your own advice.
I like to barbecue, but Tasha always takes the barbecue or wants to cook. I love cooking. So, I definitely got some cool...
And cleaning? What, you can't clean?
Yeah,
it's not your job to clean, it's the girls' jobs?
Yeah.
What?
Getting me in trouble. Aaron's getting me in trouble there.
Yeah. He goes off on you, Russ, about you not helping your wife. Yeah, why don't you? He's a hypocrite, a big hypocrite.
I do a lot. Trust me, I do.
You don't do a lot, you mean?
I do. She's just saying that. Go back to playing your game. Aren't you playing your game?
No, because I shot them and then they never died, so I got mad. I need to take a break.
That's funny.
I even customized my gun, and they still wouldn't die, and I was shooting them.
So, yeah, basically, frickin' Aaron. Yeah, so basically, just, you know, it's been a long day and all that. They told me basically just take the video down or, you know, we'll either charge you or...
Not charge you. There's a difference between being charged
or
and being sued.
I could have fought it. Honestly, I really could have fought it.
But it's not you holding the camera.
It actually goes by the person filming the video, which was Tasha, and I gave her permission. I said, "We got to film this, for documentation."
Yeah, way to go. They say women take men's money.
And that's what you guys should do. Is you're ever at a hospital, you feel comfortable or holding a camera knowing that, okay, if anything happens, I got it on camera.
Who's all watching?
And, that's what I was going for. And I told the lady, I'm uploading it to YouTube. She's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. And she was totally in the video. She was laughing and all that. And she's like, listen, the other lady just told me I had to take it down.
He can't do the dishes. We have a dishwasher.
Yeah, there's kind of a catch. I do have a dishwasher. And...
he called me while I was out and was like, can I ask you a question? It's an emergency. I said, what? He goes, how do you run this dishwasher?
Yeah. I didn't know how to figure out the dishwasher the other day. So I was adding this soap and this soap and this soap. And it ain't going to empty itself.
I put it away.
See? She gets in the way and just takes over.
No, because if he does something, yes, it's nice of him to do it. But I have to redo it because he doesn't do it right.
Yes, the new house came with the dishwasher, thank God. But we're old school, so we used to like doing it by hand. I don't know if you guys still do that, dishes by the hand. I find it's better, it's faster, and you're not using hot water. You're not using electricity. Well, you're using water, but not enough to like the dishwasher does. So I'm old school like that. I used to just do dishes by hand. So there's that. And you know what? That's fine. Like I have the dishwasher, but we only really use the dishwasher if we have, like today, we had a bunch of friends over for dinner and all that. And we're like, well, if there's a lot, then we'll do it. No,
it's not. I like doing dishes.
She likes it, and then she says, oh, why don't you do dishes? And I'm like, well, if you like it so much, that'll be your daily chore. We'll put you on dish duty, we'll put you on laundry duty, and
sweeping, mopping.
Yeah, and they're hardwood floors, so all you got to do is really mop, right? Which is fine. You just drag the stick across the floor, and
that's sweeping. Mopping, yeah. You don't do that.
Well, that's the same philosophy.
Mopping, you do figure eights.
Anyways, it's fine. And yes, I don't mind doing dishes by hand. It's way better than using a dishwasher. It honestly is, because like I said, in a house, it's a little bit more pricier to use hydro and hot water for gas to heat up that hot water. So
who's all in here?
I don't know yet. Just rambling. But yeah, I like the new place. We gotta work on some things though. The back door needs to be fixed, and there's a sink. The downstairs washroom has one of those sinks. It's those stand-up sinks, and it's got this thing where you pull up to empty the water out and all that. So it's stuck. So we got to get that looked at. There's a few things. There's always that one problem in a house that you're getting, and I hate it. And Billy, yes, I know, you fixed it. You popped it out, or popped it up. But still, I got to get some stuff fixed. That's the thing. Like, for Aaron, if you don't know, though, I'm also, I'm just a renter. Like, I rent the house and all that. I am trying to buy a house maybe next year and all that. And maybe next year or another 2 years.
First.
What?
Get married first.
She wants to get married first.
No, I want to. It's a two-way street.
We want to get married first and then get a house and all that, because just makes it more easier for compatible with couples, and yes. So yes, destination wedding. Well, she wants to go to Niagara Falls, so we should just do one of those drive-in weddings and all that, and then be okay with that. But Yeah, some of you may know, I'm just renting my house and all that. You guys can check out our new home video and all that. We do a tour and all that. That would be really nice. Married right on the islands and all that.
Let's go. I know where we're getting married.
No.
Russ's backyard.
Yeah, when Russ finishes his backyard, we'll get married there. No, I've lived in Ontario, Canada my whole life, so I've never been to, Russ can barbecue, that's right. I always wanted to go to Niagara Falls. I've never been to Niagara Falls, and it's one of the best sightseeing in Canada. It's honestly amazing. And they do a lot of stuff when you get married and all that. They actually have things you do when you're married. Like, you can go over the falls when you're married, and on a zip line, they have like all these rides for married couples. It's pretty cool. It's like an amusement park for people who just got married. It's pretty cool and all that. But like I said, I want to get married, and then I want to buy a house next year or a year after that and just save, right? We could buy a house right now, but really we're just slowing down. Like, we want to slow down and work our way up more. So, but
You ready? Warning, I believe this is quite a long process. I got back late.
Oh, you're not too far from Niagara Falls, eh? How far would that be from us?
6 hours.
It's about 6 hours for us. We got to go through Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to go through Toronto, which Toronto is about 3 hours away. We go to Toronto all the time, so love Toronto. Toronto's really nice. Originally from London, Ontario, so I hate that city. But there's still a lot of planning and all that, and just some things. We're basically going day by day. Something comes up, we'll film it. Yeah, so it's about 7 hours for Aaron. Yeah, definitely. Where you really should go is Toronto. We want to go to either Niagara Falls this summer just for a visit, or we want to go to Canada's Wonderland. Like, I've never even been there yet. So, and yes, William, Sarnia is an awesome place to live. It is. It's small. There isn't a lot of attractions here, though. Like, we live right across from Michigan, so there's that. And then, they have some stuff here, but I try to film stuff that just comes to mind or what we can do and all that. There's not too much to do in Sarnia, but it is a very nice city. It's a small city. I always call it a town, because it's like 70,000 people. It's small. It's really small. And Billy's from Nova Scotia. Honestly, Aaron, if I were to pick a hockey team, it would probably be the Habs. It'd have to be the Montreal Canadiens. Everyone down here is a Toronto fan, but I don't know. I'm not big into hockey and all that. I know that's funny being Canadian and we love our hockey and all that. But the Flyers, yeah. Yeah, my mother is big into hockey and all that. She's the only one, I think, in the thing. And yes, Billy, what about Canadian football? That's a tough one. There's only really one football team that I like, and that's probably the Argos. Yeah, I don't really know. I used to do ProLine a long time ago, where the picks and all that for gambling, but I got out of that. Like, I don't really know. It switches every time. So, I'm pretty sure it's American football is pretty much bigger. I'm pretty sure American football is a lot bigger spectator sport than Canadian. The only thing big in here in Canada is basically hockey. Is the number one I would have to say is hockey. I'm not really too big into sports. I don't know what it is. It's just I played football in school, wrestling, and then I guess fell out of it, and then I just didn't stick with it. So that was one of the things that I didn't do in school. So I was just never really grew up with sports. Billy likes baseball. If I were going to pick a baseball team, it'd probably be the Jays, of course, right? So, I don't know. I just something with the Jays. I don't know. I like their logo, and they were off to a good start in the summer. They were killing it. And then I think something happened where they lost or something. I think. Yeah, see, Billy likes Jays. Rest in peace, Roy Halladay. Yeah, there's just been a crappy year. Like, we've lost a lot of people already, and it's only been a couple months. Like, well, it's off to a crappy year. Like, there's a lot of people that we've lost throughout the year. Honestly, there's been so many amazing artists that we've lost, some great people this year, you know? And, it's just been crazy, you know? It just seems like as you get older, all the people that are way older than you that you've watched when you were a kid and all that they're leaving. So, and yes, Stephen Hawking, sorry, I can't say his name. We just lost last night, so that was pretty sad. One of the greatest minds of the world, right? So, that sucks. It does suck. Like, especially all these people you're used to seeing when you're so young, and like your favorite celebrities and all that, and it sucks. But you know what? You just got to keep moving forward and just keep going. Don't let anything stop you. And that's what I'm trying to do in life right now, is just keep going forward, and hopefully that everything goes good. And see what happens next. Like I said, with videos and all that, I'm just going day by day. You know, I don't really have a set schedule, so I just enjoy making the videos and having people chit chat. So I like doing these live streams. They're pretty fun. Just until I get a video idea, and then we'll film it and all that. But like I said, you guys got to watch what you're filming nowadays. You know, and who's in your video. So if you accidentally get somebody and they eventually see the video in the future, that's the only thing is that you have to watch out for, is that even though people say it's okay, it's not always okay to film somebody. So you kind of like almost need them to sign a piece of paper. So it's pretty messed up. And you just got to be careful because... even though you think something's okay and your surroundings are fine, and it's never okay. You got to almost swear to God, you got to get like somebody to sign a piece of paper, and that might not always work either, though, because even though they're at a place, they're not the owners of the building or property or anything like that, which is messed up. You know, it should be where, you film something or don't film anybody, that's fine. But, if you're just filming yourself and who's ever in the video agrees to it, I'm pretty sure that's fine. So, that's the only thing I was just concerned about doing the live stream, is that I had to actually vent about this. It kind of made me mad, but in the same sense, I'm okay with it. There'd be other videos, it was only 50,000 views. So, it really was okay. It's not... a big deal, like, and you guys will learn that as your videos and subscribers start going up, you'll start getting more subscribers and views, is that you actually appreciate the work that you do and all that. Even though you don't like the videos and all that, other people may like them, but I've always wanted to do that, is document health and all of that for for my own personal use, or to document, to share with everybody. So. And it was educational. It was just basically teaching you, about your ears. You got to clean your ears and all that. And I don't personally like to use Q-tips on my ears. They bug me and they're annoying. So I got them went and got them done at the doctor's. So yeah, and I shared it with everybody. And I missed what Billy said. Um, you honestly, Aaron, it is. Because I'm not going to lie, I hate putting anything in my ears. Like, I don't. And a lot of people will be like, oh, you're gross, man. Your ears are just gross. What the heck? You don't clean your ears? That's nasty. I want to get sick every time I try to clean my ears. And you shouldn't use Q-tips or anything because you're just packing stuff down deeper in your ear. So what you do is you get them flushed every couple years or every year or something like that. And just get them flushed by a doctor. You guys can actually do it yourself at home and all that. But unfortunately, I had to take down the video. Like, you guys could have showed yourselves doing it and all that. And I actually can't do it at home because I can't get it right every time. So you might have to get somebody to do it for you. Or they sell kits at stores and all that where you can go and buy something for your ear and all that to drain it yourself. Like, they have drops and all that. We use baby oil, like oil. Certain oils on your ear can actually, it pulls stuff out. So there's that. Yeah, see, I know a lot of people that are actually getting the tubes done now because it's a clear passage right there, right? So it's always opened. So that's a great idea. And yes, when I used to go swimming and all that, I used to get water in my ear. And oh my God, that's probably one of the worst pains in the world is having an earache. It's honestly the worst pain because your ears are attached pretty much to your head. So you're obviously going to get a bad headache. Yeah, see, that's what happened to me is I actually had to go to the doctors for that. That was really bad and painful. I actually remember the pain, and it's brutal. Like, you'd think, like, okay, I got some water in my ears, I'll just wring them out, right? No, there's bacteria in water. Like, there's stuff in water too that can get inside your ear, cause an infection, and do some actually damage, some bad damage. I'd never believed that because I always thought something blocked your ear. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about mostly in this video is that you got to take care of yourself, right? And you can't even film yourself doing anything nowadays without somebody getting offended or mad or, Heated pads. Tasha sleeps with a heated, it's like a mat, plugged in mat that heats up. And she puts that on her leg and all that because she just had surgery over a month ago. Was it a month? Hey. I think it was a month ago she had surgery. Pretty sure it was a month ago. Yeah, February 6th she had her surgery and all that. And she uses that. As some of you may know, she actually tomorrow she goes for physiotherapy and all that. So and all that, so.
Yeah, I'm had a baby.
Kids are up.
No, it's just, look at that thing on the door. It's hard to push.
But yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Some of you guys are probably like, okay, I want to film myself, getting my ears drained. Or if I break a bone, right? Wouldn't that be cool if you filmed it and all that? And, you'd be like, okay, it's going to be cool and all that. But can I actually film it? Like, you see other people doing it, but is that what you should be doing with your channel, is doing stuff that other people do? Sometimes you got to research stuff, and I thought maybe, it would have been okay to film myself in a doctor's office in a soundproof room where I'm not hearing other people's medical stuff and all that, which is personal, But I made a video, too, in a doctor's office. You guys should check out Bell's palsy. I ended up getting, it's almost like a stroke. But it's nerve damage to your face. It basically freezes your eye, your mouth. Part of your face is all frozen for about a month, maybe 2 months. I had that done. I had to take certain antibiotics. It was scary. It was actually really scary. But if you guys watch that video, that is the same thing that happened to me in this doctor's office. I filmed the nurse. The nurse was cool with it. And, yeah, I had Bell's palsy. That was really bad. and scary. That was probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in general, was getting Bell's palsy. You guys should check that video out. It's pretty much the same. So yeah, I was really mad about that, like how that happened to me. And you know what's scary is that I went to the doctors and or the emergency room, right? And they said, I don't even know what's wrong with you. Like, I can't even examine you and all that. Doctor had to watch some videos on this, and that's scary when a doctor says, I don't know what's wrong with you. Yes, it's paralysis on your face. Basically, it's a pinched nerve from your eye to your cheek to your mouth. Like, you can only move half your face, like literally only half your face. It's temporary nerve damage, and it usually lasts about 2 to 3 months. And I actually got it twice in my lifetime.
Yeah, and you look like Elvis Presley.
Yeah, every time I smile, like, my cheek would go up. And yes, it is temporarily. If you guys ever get it, you don't need to worry. It's just a pinched nerve in the face. So you need to be careful about that. Is that the nerves in the face? You actually have to go to Emerge. They'll give you steroids. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it's scary because you think that you had a stroke literally in your face. You're like, okay, my face is starting to like droop, or I can't move anything. I can't close my eye.
You guys should have saw him drinking a bottle of water.
Yeah, like, I couldn't even drink with anything without anything coming out of my mouth because you have no control over your face. And it is scary. It is scary. So that's like when I said, okay, if anything happens to me, I'm going to start documenting. I'm going to start filming. And, yeah, it is scary.
Billy, you want to meet me outside? Go for a smoke? So I'm not by myself. I'm scared.
Yeah. Stop doing that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
It's you. Take me outside. How about that?
Supposed to be a role model.
Catch me outside.
Wow. But yeah, you want to start taking care of yourself, and that's what it was. I was trying to take care of myself, and yet I'm getting in trouble at the same time trying to document my own stuff and all that. And that's what really made me mad, is that I can't film somewhere where I feel safe. I'm supposed to feel safe and all that. And
did you tell them that they gave
catch me outside? How about that?
Did you tell them that they gave Madison laxatives that says not for children or not for anyone 18 and under?
Yeah, so basically what happened is when my daughter was born, she had something wrong with her stomach and all that. Like,
could be a problem.
And basically they have to give her adult stuff, and she was a newborn baby. They actually had to give her adult stuff to go to the washroom and all that because her stomach wasn't working the way it should. And they said, well, her organs or her stomach wasn't at the right stage yet. It was still developing. But it worked. It's just she was having so many problems and all that. They had to give her adult stuff. So, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about is that you might be getting diagnosed wrong too. So, if you guys feel like something's wrong or whatever, go online, Google your symptoms, and it'll usually give you a rough idea on what you kind of know. And I wouldn't care, if something was wrong with me and I had to hide a phone or something, to know exactly what the doctor said, because the doctor's and it's true. A lot of doctors have killed people before. You probably didn't know that, but a lot of doctors and hospitals are responsible for diagnosing people wrong and killing them. And that's a real thing. So I was like, okay, well, after I heard about that, I'm just going to do my own thing, record and document everything. So that's what it was, is that I wasn't trying to scare people or anything or scare myself. I just wanted to have that. And I felt that I can't even document my own health problems because, it bothers a business or anything. If anything, I'm bringing business your way. So I was just like, okay, why are you messaging me a year later saying, you know, you want to take down a video that was doing good and fine? And, you know, it's not like I leaked your address. It's not like I leaked your name, the nurse's name and all that. I would have been happy to blur your face out. I would have been happy to blur the background out, which I should have did and just fought it. I honestly should have fought it. But it wasn't really worth it. So, you know, it's funny. They had a sign saying no recording in the lobby, which made kind of sense. Like if you're recording and they're in a waiting room and, you know, because those are where people are that are sick, right? They don't want a lot of people knowing that they're sick. And it's embarrassing when you go to the doctor and you're sick and you don't look yourself right, you know? And but in the waiting room, she could have said, you know what, you can't film in here. Before you start filming, just please stop. Or you can film at certain parts. But I had my own private room, which is soundproof. She was okay with filming it. I didn't film personal stuff. Like, I wasn't up with the camera filming her plaque and all that and her medical degree or whatever. I wasn't filming personal information. I was just filming me. She said it was fine in the video, but it's not the nurse I talked to, right? It was the actual business, which, I don't know, it was stupid. It's something that seems like you could have fought. And that's what it was. I'm like, okay, I have to delete a video. So why isn't she getting in trouble? Like, okay, like it's her job to let people know that, okay, you know, not trying to be rude or anything, but if you could not, you can make the video, but maybe not post it online, or, you know, just blur me out or something, and or, you know, something like that. She could have been, but she was like all aboard for it, never gave me any warnings, never said you can't do this, you can't do that. And that's what I was so confused about. I was telling people today, I'm like, I'm so lost and confused. I was actually doing some research and reading up on it, you know, but like it comes down to a respect thing. So that's probably what it was. Yeah, it was. It was something you had to get respect for. You know, you're in a place of work, somebody else's company. This is their company, you know, I'm in there filming and all that, but I don't know. That's something you have to notice when, like, let's say you get a video that has hundreds of thousands of views. And that's exactly it. Picking your battles. Like, you're either going to let this one win the battle, or you're just going to have to take one for the team and lose it. So, and I chose to lose it because for the headaches, the drama, I don't need it. I don't like drama or confrontation. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, I can probably correct it or fix it. And that's just how it is, you know. I'm not going to sweat over a video. Like, it's just a video. Like I said, I've told people before, I'm not doing YouTube to make millions or money at all. I enjoy making videos, you know. I'm not one of those people that expect to get famous. So, Tasha wants to know if you want a taco. If she makes it right, I'll have a taco. So for those who don't know, Billy is actually a friend of mine, a good friend of mine who's staying with me and all that. So it's pretty cool. Tasha should know the answer should always be yes. And that's true. You know, that is true. No hot sauce. I just want that other sauce. She's outside right now and she's on the phone. That's funny. She's in the live stream. Knowing her, she probably would prank me on this live stream. She probably would put some like ghost pepper or some Reaper sauce in it. No, hell no. I love tacos. Yeah, see, I don't trust you now downstairs. Yeah, she's just being funny. She probably put something in my taco to make me sick. Never turned down a taco. Hell no. That's what we ended up having for dinner too, was tacos. So, but she's bringing me one up, so that was nice of her. Yeah, but I wanted to make this video to just keep you guys, let you guys know in situations when you're filming outdoors or at a place,
humanity, wrote another Facebook follower who was also moved by the work. But perhaps the best part about the story going viral is that the right people heard about John's plight. According to the Empire Moving Company, some compassionate individuals have since offered the homeless man accommodation. What's more, Murray and his colleagues have received praise for their firm as well as from the public. And that's clear.
So yeah, that's basically it, is what I wanted to just talk about.
It read, "We can't believe how this selfless gesture by the Empire..."
Yeah, you never believe actually how many YouTubers are actually like close by you until you start putting in the tags. That's one thing you got to do when you're doing your videos, is make sure that you're putting tags in under the description and all that for places, so people will catch on to that. They're like, okay, this video was filmed here, so.
If only there were more lovely people like you guys, the world would be a better place.
And that's true. People record out in public places all the time. And you're bound to film somebody out in public. Like, that's one thing that I was confused about, is that somebody's eventually going to be in your video. I don't care who you are. And that's funny, because if you go on YouTube, there's doctors that are actually filming in the doctor's office and filming their patients. Like, face, everything. And I don't get that. I just don't get how that's so confusing. And there's people filming in hospitals. Like, it's just confusing. I don't know why. I really didn't want to delete the video. But I had to delete the video because, I didn't want the headaches and all that. I've seen that. Her name's Sandra Lee. Sandra Lee, the pimple popper and all that. Yeah, I've seen that. And I honestly, some people find that fascinating. And I don't know. Hey, Daddy Daughter Broadcasting, how's it going? We're just talking about some things and all that. How I almost got sued today. Just a dumb doctor's office called me today, so it's hard to explain. We're just doing this live stream because I had to get this out and all that, and just basically over a video. That video had 50,000 views and all that. I'm not mad about the views or anything. I'm not mad about the views or the video, because I've told people I don't do YouTube for money. It had nothing to do with that. It was one of my popularest videos. It's just I wanted to document my health and all that, but it wasn't the nurse. The nurse was okay. It's the building manager, because you got to remember, in a job, there's always somebody higher up. Well, I don't want this happening to other people, Oh, what's up, Tomakos Enterprise? How's it going? Yeah, I had it was a crappy day today. It really was. It was basically just the nurse up higher was mad because I was filming their facility, but I didn't film anything personal or anything like that. So I was just like, why the hell am I even deleting this? Like, what could you really get out of me and all that? And I was just so pissed off because of the fact that you messaged me a year later, literally messaged me a year later saying, Yeah, but see, Daddy Daughter, I had permission to film inside the office, and the nurse, you can even see on the video, you can't see it now, I had to delete it, it sucks. But she's like, yeah, you can film me, of course, whatever, we're just doing something simple, that's my job, I'm here to help you. And that's true, some people do need a life. I did nothing wrong in this video at all. She gave me the rights to film, but it wasn't her. It wasn't the nurse. It was the people. She works for people. There's always somebody higher in the place of work, right? So she's like, okay, I'll give you a call back later to let you know what's going on. She calls me back an hour later, and she's like, well, you got a couple options. I'll sue you, or you can take the video down. Yeah, I did nothing wrong in the video. I had permission. I had verbal permission on camera, she had admitting that it's okay to film in the office, and it was a private room, so it was a sound room and all that, and yeah, I appreciate it, Daddy Daughter. Like I'm okay with it and all that. It's just I'm trying to alert people out in the future when they film and all that. Like if you're filming and all that, it's stupid. Like I could film you guys, and then one of you come around and just be mad and say, I don't like the video, take it down. Even though I got your consent and all that. But apparently, I guess you need like permission forms to film people. That's how it is, I guess. So, but in the video, I did take it down. I had to take it down. It was a respect thing. You know, if she didn't want it up, I could respect her place of work, her business and all that. I didn't leak out the address. I didn't leak the nurse's name. You know, and I've made other videos where I'm in a doctor's office. The Bell's palsy video you guys could check out. I'm filming a nurse and all that. She's cool with it because you got to remember, nurses' jobs and doctors' jobs are there to help you. Why are they so worried about being on camera if you're here to help me? Like you guys take an oath saying you have to help people no matter what the situation. So I don't get it. Just missed your comment there. Yeah, Enterprise is always in his workshop right now, doing silver and all that. You guys should check him out if you guys like melting videos, melting gold and silver. Another Canadian. His videos are awesome. He makes some pretty cool stuff out of silver. So he has a great channel, really great channel.
Taco salad.
Thank you. Okay.
Quiet, I go get it.
And that's exactly it. Is that it's some things on YouTube are dumb. Yeah, he's really cool. He's another Canadian, but he works with gold and silver, and he makes cool little things out of silver and gold, like makes shapes and pictures and just some cool stuff. Lion heads. It's pretty cool. You're welcome, Enterprise. I do watch your videos. I want to get my setup going soon too. Definitely something I want to learn how to do and get involved in. That's really cool. It looks fun. Her knee is doing a little bit better. She's got physiotherapy tomorrow, so she's got to get some new stuff for her leg, certain pain relief, like lotion almost. And then she's got to get a new brace for her leg and all that. Like she's walking now and all that, still trying to overdo it. Thanks, Enterprise. I know, buddy. Anything I can do to help, too. You know, I don't mind helping other people out. I have no problem doing that. And that's what I'm basically all about, is helping other YouTubers. And that's exactly it. Like, Daddy Daughter, we were just talking about, would you rather pay for healthcare or get free healthcare?
Daddy Daughter's in?
Yeah. And we were saying basically that... well, free healthcare doesn't always mean the right thing or good thing. Like, you're getting examined for free. Do you think the doctor's going to take the time and effort to rush to your aid? Whereas I'm paying for a doctor, and I'm actually going to know exactly what's wrong with me because I'm paying you to assess me and tell me what's wrong with me. Like, healthcare is not exactly free in Canada. We still have to pay for our medications. We still have to pay for certain things in Canada, and our medication and stuff is not cheap. It really isn't. Like, you break a bone, you got to pay for your cast. You got to pay for all that stuff. What's aqua therapy? I heard about that. Is that like underwater swimming and all that? I've seen people do that therapy stuff in a pool and all that. That would be something she would probably like. She's actually banned from the YMCA. She got in an argument with one of the people there. So I don't know if she can go to that. Yeah, see, and when you got kids and all that, you want to make sure you have the best care for them and all that, because doctors, you know, there's some good doctors, and honestly, there's some bad doctors. Like, some doctors will diagnose you wrong and all that, so you got to be careful, and that's one of the reasons why I want to film if I'm in a doctor's office, for my protection, and to teach other people on this is what they do in a doctor's office, you know? Yeah, see, she was kicked out of the YMCA. It was funny. Yeah, she's definitely going to have to do some research if she wants to do that. That's funny. I don't know what JCC is, but I'm sure it's another like community service place, like a gym / pool / activity place and all that, like the YMCA. That's what we got here is a YMCA. But if you guys know Tasha, she likes to be the tough one and get in an argument with people. The Jewish version of YMCA. Probably nicer too. You know, she would definitely. Tasha is a boss. She likes to think so. But yeah, she got kicked out of the YMCA for arguing with the one of the swim coaches there, because our daughter used to go swimming there and all that, and have swimming lessons there.
When she was wearing water wings, and they said it wasn't.
Yeah, she was wearing water wings at a pool. And they said, you're not allowed here anymore because you have water wings on. And that is the honest God truth. Yeah, they banned us for first because she was wearing water wings. Yep, you're not allowed pool noodles or anything like that. Nope. And Tasha, of course, she just kept feeding into it. And they're like, well, we'd like to ask you guys to leave and all that. I wish I got that on camera. An angry completion video, honestly. Yeah, like floaters. It's like water wings and pool noodles or anything to keep a child up, right? Well, they said, no, we don't allow that here and all that.
And
so it's either...
Show me it says that.
And we looked on the rule board, too. And it did not say that you can't have that at the pool and all that.
They said, get out or we'll call the cops.
And they basically said, get out, you know... Going fishing in the YMC pool. Yep. It's just, you know, I wish I had that on video because that would have been priceless to see is that, or we had to leave anyways because they were going to call the cops. So, yeah, it's little things like that. Like, if I had a camera glued to me, honestly, I don't know. Just some of the stuff we put up with and have to go through. It's just, that's why it makes it so hard to film sometimes, because I actually have to like sit and think, okay, am I doing like a cooking video? Am I gonna, you know, I already said I wouldn't prank Tasha because of her leg and all that. I said, well, let's take a break from pranking because
I don't need to take a break.
Well, I don't want her falling or slipping or tripping. And,
no, but you could fall.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you're ready for that. But, yeah. Actually, she didn't make me a taco. We got this thing that we like to do. We like to experiment with our food, clearly. She made me, it's like a taco salad. It's got hard taco, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, ground beef, and all that. And we make it homemade. Yeah, like a taco bowl. Yeah, with shredded cheese and all that.
Taco salad.
But we call it taco salad. Like, I know it sounds funny, but... yeah, we had that. She just took some hard shell and all that, grinded it up, and yeah, we put it in a bowl and it's taco salad. So it's pretty cool.
Some ghost pepper sauce in there.
There better not be any hot sauce in there.
Can't guarantee it.
Well, it's honestly, I've only had it once and it was a long time ago and I forget what it's like, but I'm kind of scared to eat it because I didn't see Tasha make it. So... Oh, thanks, Daddy, daughter.
What?
He enjoys the videos. Like I said, sometimes when you make a video,
his daughter is so freaking.
Yeah, Tasha loves the channel. She loves watching you guys.
I'm like, they're live right now.
Us Canadians, it's hard to explain about Canadians. We're kind of like daring, you could say. Come off kind of like stupid almost. Canadians are just they have their own mind, kind of. Like, we're just, I don't know how to describe a Canadian, honestly. Life's too short, kind of. Just that's how it is.
We like our coffee. We like our taters.
See you later, buddy. Enterprise was here. The one that does the silver and all that, the lion heads. Yeah, he's got a great channel because I wanted to get into that a little bit. If you guys know anything about gold or silver and all that, melting it down,
Gold.
it's actually something I plan on doing in the future for the channel and all that, because I like metal detecting. You guys seen some of those, so it's pretty cool.
Subscribe.
And that's the thing, Aaron, is that I've always wanted to go ice fishing. I've never been ice fishing before, and I missed it this year because it was just so bad out there.
We are as wild as they
And
come.
that's true. That's true, eh?
See the end of his word.
That's our word, eh? I have to get you a Tim Hortons sometime.
If I was Canadian, I would go ice fishing, drink Molson. No, it's Coors Light, Aaron. It's Coors Light.
I don't mind Canadian. I like Budweiser, Coors Light, and all that. Nugget Noggin, yes, has a good detecting channel. Bo Ahmet is actually a friend of mine. If you guys have seen Bo Ahmet, Aqua Trigger. You guys have watched Aqua Trigger? He's got some good videos of finding some Spanish silver in the lake and all that. That was a pretty cool video. I got talking to him for a while, and then I just kind of drifted and started doing my own channel and all that. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm going to just miss your comments there. Yeah, but yeah, Nugget Noggin's funny. He did a video with Aqua Trigger up in England and all that. That was pretty cool. And yeah, Daddy Daughter, did you win on your, did you grab a coffee or a hot chocolate or anything? I want to know if you won on your roll-up. And that's another thing.
Pancakes, Aaron. I had pancakes last night.
I was going to do colored pancakes live stream with the kids and all that, making colored pancakes. So I wanted to do that for a live stream sometime for a joke or even a video. But yeah, if you guys have seen Daddy Daughter's video where they go to Tim Hortons, you know, I was hoping that maybe he might have won on his roll-up or something.
Oh my God, everybody that's in this chat right now, go and subscribe to Daddy Daughter Broadcasting. They are awesome. It's a family channel.
Majority of everybody is subscribed to Daddy Daughter. I love their videos.
Go and subscribe.
Great.
We got to get them to 1,000 subscribers,
We
guys.
got to get there. When he will, we'll get you guys there. Yeah, he's almost at 700. I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, you're almost at 700. That is awesome.
Who's DDB? Who's that?
Daddy Daughter Broadcasting.
Oh, okay.
They got really good content. Really good.
His daughter is so precious. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're definitely a great channel, and I'll always be a lifetime supporter and follower. So
yeah,
for sure.
share it and Chad. Let's get them to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I would love to see you guys get to 1,000. That would be awesome. And the rest of you guys, I want to see all of you guys get up there. Yeah, we try to get on.
That's such a different name.
Yeah,
I know I didn't get to be in your live stream that one day when you did the Q&A, but where did you guys come up with that name? Like, is there a meaning for it?
You did say that, actually. Name. You did say that in the stream, but I totally forgot. I know you said it, though, but I forget.
I forgot how to pronounce
most of you guys
again.
are starting your channels off small in here, and like I said, I want to be one of those YouTubers that helps build a better community and helps everybody get where they need to go. So, and I started there, too, so...
It has an awesome meaning. What does it mean?
He said it before, and then I totally forgot. I know. I feel bad. Like, I feel bad. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind name. Like, it is. It's really cool. And it's a special name.
I will let
Philip explain.
Who's Philip?
Philip is Daddy Daughter.
Oh, that's his name.
I know. I'm so honestly.
You know how awkward it is calling you Daddy.
I am so bad for names because I constantly am talking to so many people.
It means he gave to me. It is understood that he is God. So it means God gave me.
Thanks, Phil or Aaron. I'm sorry, Philip. I'm bad for names.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I have so many different names that I talk to.
My daughter doesn't have a meaning. Her means Adam Sandler. So
yeah, we named our daughter Madison after Madison Films. Happy Madison for Adam Sandler. So there's really no meaning towards her name, but there's one of my favorite celebrities growing up and watching his movies and all that. So
It's still very
Yeah, Madison is a funny character. She is very funny.
Do they know what our kids
Starting to get a little, like, mouth on her. She's starting to say
Do
some
they know what our kids look like?
words that are slipping, and I have to give her trouble for that. But it's like I said, sometimes the odd word slips out, and you got to watch it with kids. Like, you have to. I love them to death, but it does slip sometimes. But
Do they know what our kids look like?
yeah, there are lots of the videos. Leonidas, after King Leonidas from 300. That would be cool.
I'm
Leo for short. Oh, really? Your grandfather's name was Leo? Sorry, the chat keeps seeming to disappear. Aaron's the backup
I'll
singer.
be your backup singer.
Yeah, that's cool. And you know what? I'm not even joking. I want to actually pick up a guitar and actually start learning guitar. Honestly, it is an instrument I definitely always wanted to learn and all that. And that'd be cool.
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay.
I don't think there really is such thing as the perfect or dad, but all we can do is try our best. And
I am a great dog dad.
you know, that's all I'm trying to say is we try our best, you know, and we just have to learn from those little mistakes that if we make
Never
one.
too late, my friend. Tasha could be my... Hey, I went to Canadian Idol. I can sing.
She was actually on Canadian Idol. Believe it or not, she actually was, but she had to get off of it because she had a family emergency and all that, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, swear to God. Yep. So it was pretty interesting. Yes, I'm pretty sure, Aaron, I caught, I think, just the clip of your one video with the dog, I think it's dog or your dog or dogs, I'm pretty sure. Is it the one dog? I seen a bunch of dogs in the one video I think you had on your channel. So, just the one dog. Okay.
Just one dog.
I seen a bunch of beagles, I think they were, and all that. And that's true. We will make mistakes, you know. We just got to learn and all that from mistakes and other people's mistakes. So.
Daddy, daughter, I know what song I want you to sing to your daughter. It's off of Toy Story. You Got a Friend in Me.
That would be a good
You
one.
got to get her and you to sing it, though. It's such a beautiful song for a father and daughter to sing it.
Okay, yeah, I've watched some of your videos, and I noticed a bunch of dogs. So yeah, and yes, You Got a Friend in Me. That would be a great video to see.
Oh, he had a beagle. I had a beagle, too.
Yeah, yes, she did.
Jot it down.
But yeah, I was supposed to only record for about an hour and all that. My last video was like 2 hours live stream and all that. I try to do the live streams because you guys liked them, and I started liking them too. They were really good. And but I had to make this video tonight because I was just telling you where I stood. Like, I just can't believe that happened today. I got the weirdest phone call, and I was just like, are you serious? Like, I actually have to remove this video. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just delete it. It's fine. But it was one of my top videos and all that. I was pretty mad that I did have to delete it, but in the same sense, if it's a respect thing, and that's one thing about a lot of Canadians is that we're really respectful people. Not all of us, but you know, we just try to, we try to agree to disagree with our problems or situations. So, and that's what I'm about is I want to work, to where people aren't, like, okay, this guy is an ass or something, just, okay, we came to a conclusion that, we'll figure something out. So that's what it basically was that, you know, well, I don't want to take things higher, but if we have to, you know, just please, you know, person to person, can you take down the video? So I said, yeah.
I have that song stuck in my head now.
All right, Aaron, you have yourself a good night. Like I said, I try to get on all your guys' live streams. I try to watch all your guys' videos. You know, sometimes I might miss one. I don't mean to. You know, I got sometimes some things that come up and all that. But we're gonna get you guys all your channels up there. We're gonna build our own little community where we're all helping each other. So yes. Anytime, Aaron. You take care, buddy. I wonder where Russ went, if he's still alive. Russ right now is...
He might have gotten bitten by a spider.
Russ right now is in the middle of his hot wings. I don't know if he's uploading the video or not, but I really want to see that. He sent me some clips off of Twitter. So... Well, thanks, Daddy Daughter Philip. I appreciate that. You know, I'm just I enjoy making videos. You know, honestly, I don't make really professional or high quality videos because I never thought, you know, I would come this far to making videos. Like I say, I don't do videos for fame. I don't do it for money. I just enjoy making videos, literally. And it's true, they're fun. Like, I love making videos. Like, you know, they weren't always the greatest. There's been videos I've deleted because I don't like. I literally just make them. And if people like them, I'll just keep making them. And I'm happy you guys like them and enjoy them. Like I said, I'm still learning after 2 years on YouTube. I'm still, like, there's a lot to learn on YouTube. And it's true. It is just for fun. It's me personally. I think it's just for entertainment. You know, sometimes, you know, watching a video here and there, you know, you have a bad day, you need a good laugh. Yeah, like, you know, I made a couple skit videos. You know, I want to let you know that I made last year. I made a couple ghost videos. They were just for fun. They weren't real. I wasn't trying to offend anybody or make anybody mad and all that. There is a little bit of swearing in it. I don't know, at the time you could swear on YouTube and not get in trouble, but now you gotta literally watch what you say. So I made that video last year and it was funny.
What video?
The ghost video. And you know what, honestly, basically in that video, it was below zero and all that. All I did was, honest to God, all I did was just walked and walked and walked. Literally, would stop in a spot where there wasn't any wind, and I would just walk. Honestly, I swear to God, I spent the whole night outside. Went to the park, did some walking and all that. I didn't even want to do the video because I knew you can't do much spending the night outside or film much. I couldn't film the whole night. So I just walked, took clips, just kept walking and walking and walking. And I didn't expect that video to just... I didn't even want to make that video. Hey, Russ, you're back. Oh, I hope everything's okay. All right, I hope the little one's okay. Do your thing, man. Like... Kids come first. He said it was a family or the kid emergency. So, yeah, don't worry about us, bud. Like, as long as everything's okay back at home, like, geez, anything to do with kids, you know, drop what you're doing, man. Do your thing. You know. Yeah, like, kids, you know, nowadays are just, you gotta keep an eye on them, man. Oh, you can't even watch your back for 2 seconds when you got a little one running around. You honestly can't. Like, trust me.
Whatever, shot you.
But,
Does anybody have
hope
Xbox
everything's
Live?
okay.
Ask anybody if you got
Yeah,
Xbox Live.
do your thing, Russ. Don't worry about the chat, man. Jeez, hope everything's okay. Like, when you got kids and all that, you know, you don't worry about filming or other people. You know, you take care of that kid and make sure everything's okay. You drop what you're doing, and yeah. Well, still, you know, when kids, being a parent, it's an instant reaction. You know, if something goes wrong or you feel like it's worse than what it is to drop anything and be like, okay, I got to make sure she's okay or he's okay, and yeah. See, I'm one of those overreacting parents. Like, if they get a scrape, I'm like, oh my God, start freaking out. And being like, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, it's just a little scrape. And it's like, oh. It's more of those worried parents than, oh. It's gotten better. It's gotten better. But I hope everything's okay. Still, it may be the littlest thing, but, it's a parent's instinct to be concerned if, other kids or children are okay. So me and Tash are just hanging out again. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing an 1.5-hour video. It was supposed to be only an hour. And you know what? That's the thing, Daddy, daughter. Philip, sorry. My kids were never in daycare, which was kind of dumb. It was kind of dumb. I have to do all that schooling thingy at home, and I'm still trying to figure out for my kids and all that. And I should have did the daycare and all that, but I didn't. It was dumb on my part. Kill. But yeah, it's just a reaction, like you want to make sure your kids are okay, and you want to make sure that, you're handing your kid to a stranger, right? And I don't know if you guys heard or anything. And you know what's funny? I'm not even gonna lie. I said to Tasha too, let's just homeschool our kids. Like, what can a school teach your kids that you can't teach at home, right? Because growing up, I'm not even going to lie, I've learned more outside of school than I have in school. So that was another thing, is that I would love to be with my kids 24/7. I would love that. But at school, they have to have that interaction with other children to build that, I forget what it's called, but social skills, right? They need social skills with other children and all that. And believe me, I was the type of parent be like, I don't want my kid hanging out with your kid. I'm raising my kid a certain way. Your kid's going to screw up my kid. That's how I've always was like, a daycare, they're going to do something wrong. Something bad's going to happen. I was always worried that, I'll have to call them every 5 minutes just to see if she's okay. Even when she goes on the school bus to school, I'm like, oh my God, I hate saying goodbye to her while she's on the bus, but it's something she's got to do and all that.
Can you just hold the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, come get the laptop.
Tasha wants the computer, so now I'm stuck holding the cell phone. But yeah, she should have went to daycare. It's just a parent's reaction, like you want to be safe when it comes to your kids and all that. Like you think that I could teach you better than the schools. And that we've already had trouble at school with her first day being bullied and all that. So she was bullied, and then they don't do nothing. And that's the thing in life. You're always going to have that one bully that, you got to get over, and and we just moved too. So after March break, I think Monday, she's got to go to a new school. So, but that's one thing, is that she's young, so it'll be okay for her to go into a younger grade in class and all that, so she can interact with other kids her age. So that'll be okay. And the school she's going to has her cousins and all that there, so that's okay. But yeah, her first day of school, she was bullied and all that, and I'm just like, I'm getting mad, but in life, when you get older, you're gonna need that one bully. But oh yeah, and but yeah, like the whole thing about this stupid video call I got today, I was just so mad. Like, I was just like, are you serious? You're calling me for a video that was done a year ago? And I don't know. I was a little mad for that. So, but it's no big deal. Like I said, I could make videos anytime, and I enjoy making the videos. I definitely want to get a video out soon, because there's some things I still want to do that I haven't done yet for the channel and all that, because I like doing different videos to keep people entertained. Because if you guys notice on some people's channels, not saying you guys, because I know this, you guys do the same thing that I'm doing, is that it's different every time. It's not the same thing. It's always different. Like, I don't like posting the same thing. I like mixing it up, something different. You know, most YouTube channels, they just feature the same thing. So I didn't want to do that for my channel. So, but I wanted to bring something to the channel that was different every time. I actually do keep the lifetime views in hours, Philip.
It's true.
That was Tasha. Tasha typed that, and it's very true. But yes, I get to keep the views and all that too. It was cool. They didn't take that from me.
It's true. If the kids are absent so many days, they can charge you. That's why homeschooling your kid would be a better decision.
And it's true, yeah. Like I said, like Tasha made a good point too, and you did too. If I could homeschool my kid, honestly, I would. I honestly would homeschool my kids in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even think twice about that, because you guys probably know the world is not all rainbows and unicorns and all that. It really isn't. It's not like that. I'm happy too. You know, like, you got to realize, like, when you've been doing something for so long, it's almost like you're happy with where you're going and all that. Like, you're making progress, right? You know, it's taken off. Your channel's starting to get noticed, and you know, it's like almost like an OCD. Like, you got something removed, you're missing a part of something, you know, in your daily life. You're like, okay, something's gone. Something's missing. I'm mad. You know, you took a part of me that I enjoyed making. YouTube is a job. It is a job. I totally understand. Like, I work too. Like, I have a full-time job too that I work and all that. I work for the Alcohol and Gambling Commission. I actually work for a casino and all that. It's just, I have my own set schedule when I can go in and work and all that. And, you know, that's the thing. When I'm a YouTuber too, I like the making the videos and all that. That's part of my whole, like, for those who don't know, I have what is it called? Like anxiety almost, where making videos actually helps with the overcoming and the fear and stuff and all that, because I suffer from social anxiety and all that. My whole life I practically avoided people and always did my own thing. I was always independent, so I always kept doing my own thing. And then when I started when I was done school, went back to work, and then YouTube came up, where I was able just to express myself in a way I want to express myself. And then YouTube actually had all these rules and all that, and started getting demonetized for stuff. And then I started learning from the demonetizations that what you can and can't do. And then YouTube started demonetizing videos that I did nothing wrong in. like I started realizing about YouTube is that, you know, you did nothing wrong, but yet I'm getting in trouble or I'm getting demonetized for, I don't care if I don't get paid for the video. It's just my time I put into the video to have fun and where I can look back and watch it. I have to take it down or just leave it and not get paid for it, then it is what it is. But like I said, you know, I don't really care if I do get paid or not. I'm still going to make videos no matter what. Like, know what? YouTube could crash and I would still find a way to make videos. So, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So, I'm still able to manage my work, my family, and do YouTube. Isashul said Draconian. What's Draconian? I'm sorry.
It's Sasha, not Isashul. It's Sasha. Her name's in brackets.
I'm calling you Sasha. I didn't see the brackets. I'm sorry.
It's just Sasha.
Draconian. What's Draconian? I don't know what Draconian is. Yeah, Sasha can be a boy or a girl's name. I was calling you Sasha. For some reason, Sasha. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't calling you a girl or anything. Well, that's the thing, too, is that, you know, when you've been doing videos for so long and then, you know, when you lose your videos, and that's true, it means laws too excessively harsh. And the way the system is just, it's broken. It is. Well, that's what, and, that's the thing, like with LA Beast, he loves doing it. He has a passion for it. He's been doing it since, for God, like 8 or 9 years. And he's had videos removed that were in the millions, right? So that's another thing.
No, you can't.
We're not moving to Texas.
Yes, we are.
I like the cold breeze here and there.
No,
know?
I hate it.
I like the cold breeze.
I'll go live with Russ and Barbie.
And yeah, you're right. Like he said that you can't puke anymore. Like on video, is you can't puke. You can't swear. You can't show anything graphic. You can't eat bugs. You can't kill anything on camera, like if you're a butcher or something like that, right? You can't show yourself killing an animal like a fish or anything like that. It has to be already dead for you to prep it and all that, like if you're cooking and all that. And YouTube's got so many different violations that you gotta watch what you post. Like I said, when I first started YouTube, there was no rules. Like you could post anything you wanted and not get demonetized.
I can't afford it. Go to New Jersey. Good word, Sasha.
I want to do some traveling too.
Tasha's power. I didn't think they heard me.
Jeez, you're supposed to be a lady. God. You're supposed to be a lady. Like.
Hey.
That's funny. She's doing the typing right now. That's funny. Yeah, if burping was a job.
It's not a burp, it's a belch.
Very ladylike. Oh, that's funny.
It's fun. Try doing the alphabet.
It's okay if it's okay. It's funny. It's just Tasha knows that.
I'm on a diet. This is my.
When Tasha does it, she does it like she don't care. Like, hey, look it, boom. That'd be funny.
My sister taught me how to spit and burp.
That's funny. That is funny.
Hey, if you burp at a restaurant, it's compliments to the chef.
No, it's rude. It's
No, it's
very
not.
rude. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
have
not
some
funny.
sense of humor when... If people don't have sense of humor, then it's just... It'll be a very boring life for them.
Now you know why we don't go out on romantic dinners, eh?
You don't even take me. Don't even get me started.
We went out for
Don't get me
we went out for
started.
Valentine's Day.
We went to my mother's work to get half off.
We went to her mother's place of work,
To get half
and
right?
I saved a couple bucks. There's nothing wrong with that. Any guy would say the same thing.
We have to split a dessert.
I knew it was too much to eat anyway, so I split a dessert with you. There's nothing wrong with that. See? You should do a burping challenge, Miss.
I totally will. Hello?
She's down.
Okay.
Yes.
We're doing a live stream right now on YouTube.
I took her out and all that. We couldn't find a good place to go because at the time, the places we wanted to go out for dinner, they were honestly packed. Like, they were really packed. And so her mom was at work and all that, and she's like, "Oh, we could go to my mom's work and go for dinner and all that." So she's the one that's like, "Oh, okay. Now if we go to my mom's work, we'd save some money and we could split a dessert, a big nice dessert and all that." And yeah, that was romantic. We split something, right? So we had a good night. It was fun. We were supposed to go to the movies, but we didn't. So.
No, we even had free passes.
Yes. Yeah. Sharing is okay in a relationship. Isn't that what it's about? You know, in a relationship, saving money's good too. Oh, that would have been funny. Yeah, it was a good night. Yeah, exactly. You know, we did it. We had free movie passes too to go see a movie. But after dinner, we were just like, okay, I'm tired. I'm full. I want to. Well, let's just go home and we'll throw a movie on at home. So, and that's what we ended up doing. So, it was fun. We did go bowling. Tash is typing right now. I have to answer her questions on my own channel. It's funny. We did a bowling vlog and all that, just to go out and all that. And then I found out I wasn't really good at bowling. So. Bowling's expensive.
No, it's not.
It was expensive. But it was a fun night. It's nice just to get out once in a while. We didn't have the kids at the time, so we were like, let's just go out. We'll do a few things and all that. And it's true. In Canada, a lot of people are like, I'm moving to Canada. It's not cheap. Like, my rent is madly expensive. Like I said, I'm just renting this house and all that till next year, the about a year or two, and then I'm gonna probably buy a house and all that. Me and Tasha, when we first got together, we were in an apartment, and we said, you know what, we'll go to an apartment, and then we'll go to a townhouse, and then to a house, and then we'll go to buying a house, and yeah, we did that, and like I said, me and Tasha have been through some hard times, and it's just like anybody else, you got to start off small, hit the bottom, get back up, and then it's been going good for you because it's been an adventure.
How much does he pay for the apartment?
I don't know if you caught my last live stream. I told everybody how much I paid for this house.
I'll say it.
I'll tell you how much I pay. I pay, this isn't including hydro or gas. It's about Tash is going to type it for you, which I could have clearly just told you, but Tash is in the back on my laptop, and she's going to say that just why is it taking me so long to type?
There.
So Tasha put for this house rent is, yeah, it's $1,100 then hydro, and yeah, it's expensive here. I wonder why that is though, if Montreal is a little bit less expensive than Ontario. Montreal is massive. I know Ontario is bigger, but Montreal is pretty big, full of people. I know that.
What?
Jesus.
Holy crap! He lives in Toronto?
Yeah.
I'm from Toronto. What area?
Tash is from Toronto.
Oh my god. Cool.
Yep.
Must
That's
be done it.
insane.
I'm gonna
I know Toronto's expensive. I know it's one of the expensivest places in Ontario. Parkdale.
Oh, I grew up there.
She grew up
Oh my
there.
goodness. No way. Does he know, do you know,
Small world.
do you know any, oh my god, I might know this
I've been
guy.
to Toronto a bunch of
Wait.
times. We have family. She's got family out there. Yeah, it's almost like I want to go back to an apartment, but I was paying almost $1,000 in an apartment in London. And
Does he pay for a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom?
do you pay for a 2-bedroom or
I
1-bedroom?
think it's 2, eh?
Who, for Philip or 39?
See, 1-bedroom.
1-bedroom.
Wow, that's crazy.
Ouch.
I thought I was paying a lot. We got a full house.
Yeah, I have a full house for $1,100, and hydro and gas is not included.
It's 2.5. Huh?
All included. Yeah, still, even all included, that's still pretty pricey.
Yeah, that is.
That is
But then
mad
again,
expensive.
You know what? I'm not saying that he lives in a bad area, but it's in the area he lives in that is so expensive because it's a
Yeah.
higher.
You probably live in a higher class of
Yeah,
Toronto.
it's not-
So
It's not the ghetto, as people would call it.
there's ghetto no matter
Parkdale-
where you go.
Parkdale
Like
is-
I grew up in parts of the ghetto, so it's
I know
okay.
exactly where Parkdale is.
No, he said not.
Exactly.
He said not really.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a bad area at all.
I guess the location and it's middle, like middle class area. So
It's not like the gutter.
that's still
is what I'm
pretty.
saying. It's like
That's still pretty pricey. But
Yeah,
we all know
it's pricey
Toronto.
for that.
Toronto's expensive, anyways. Toronto is
Oh,
mad
yeah.
expensive. Lots of crackheads.
yeah.
That's the thing. No matter where you go nowadays,
Do you know where?
it's pretty rough. It's a sad world we live in. Like
That's for me.
we got the meth and all that over here, and
Fentanyl.
fentanyl, and it's just pills, and it's one of the reasons why I got out of London and all that. It was just a rough area, and I didn't want my kids growing up near that, or it's bad. It got really bad. So we got out of there. I'm not saying this place is any better. I'm in a good area. Like, I'm in a very good area. It's just no matter where you move or go, there's going to be something you don't agree on. There's going to be something you see that you don't like. You know, even Philip, like Montreal is actually a pretty rough city too. So I know Montreal is pretty rough. And that's the thing. The more you pay, the higher the tax rate is too. So that's how they get you, And it's not right. It's definitely not right. It's pretty. I'm glad I just did my taxes and all that. I'm so glad I got my taxes. I ended up owing money, but it worked out in the end. I missed a couple years back in 2010 or 11. No, back in 07. I didn't do my taxes one year. I totally just didn't do it. And then, but the great thing is they back pay you for those years that you missed doing your taxes. So, you know, and that's the thing. Sometimes you owe money, sometimes you don't. And yeah, it was good to get it done and over with. But it depends on the location where you're at for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, down here you would love it. You would really love it.
What's he saying? Oh yeah, Tasha for. Does he know where Logan Avenue in Dundas is?
No, that was Philip that said that.
Yeah, I know. Does he know where it is? Because he said, "Oh yeah, Tasha." What's he saying? Oh yeah, Tasha for?
I don't know if Philip, you've been to Toronto or not. I
Yes,
forget.
ma'am. See, he does know where it is.
Yes, see, that's where Tasha grew up and all that.
Right by the bread factory.
Right by the bread factory. I don't know if it's still there now.
Yes,
I don't know.
Is. Oh.
Well, there might be another one. Hey.
No, I'm talking about Toronto.
But yeah, down here is a little more cheaper and all that. It's just he's west of there. Yeah, Toronto is pretty big. I think there's like 4 million people in Toronto, eh?
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 million people in Toronto. Toronto is massive. One of the biggest places in Canada, I think. See, yeah, Montreal's probably got the same. A lot of streets are the same too, all over too. So that's pretty cool.
Don't be sorry, Philip. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, over 2 million in Montreal. That's insane.
Move to Sarnia. We need friends.
Oh, we got you guys, so that's great. You know, just down here is just, you know, it's.
Hey, daddy-daughter broadcasting. Philip and his daughter can move to Sarnia. We'd have
Yeah,
friends.
you guys got to move now. Definitely get save some money down here. You know.
And she'd have a friend.
Yeah. I gotta get a better phone quality first. My laptop, I usually would film off it, but I gotta do something to my computer and all that. Right?
Does Philip record off his laptop?
No, Philip records off of his phone, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, transfer would be good. But you know, you got her school down there and all that.
Yeah, we got school down here.
Yeah, he's shooting in 4K, so he can rub it in.
Oh, iPhone.
Yeah.
I got a Samsung.
I got an LG. I want to get a new camera in the future for videoing. I do want to pick up a 4K camera. It's just, I didn't mind the LGs and all that. And you know what? I'm not worried about them exploding in my face. So it's okay.
Sasha said...
You know when your iPhone blows up.
Sasha said he needs a family first, then he will be moving to...
The video quality is amazing. 4K is unbelievable. Like, when you guys were filming the butterflies and all that, I swear to God, I swear to God that you guys edited those butterflies in there or put those effects in there. Because it did not even look real. It didn't. It looked so fake. Like it looked like great. It's just it didn't look like those were real butterflies. And did you see that video?
What?
With the butterflies?
No, I'll go check it out right now.
Tasha's gonna watch it again, but I watched it, and the butterflies looked they looked fake because the video was so amazing. Because the effects in 4K, and then that place you guys went to, it was really nice. That was like one of my favorite videos.
Is it how to handle a fear of butterflies?
Yes, she was afraid of butterflies. It was a good video. It was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it because it looked amazing. The butterflies there. It's like a butterfly museum thing.
Is
it's
she
cool.
scared of them?
Well, it's just you know, all kids have different fears of
Wow.
different things. Did it look? I know, eh?
Wow.
Does it look fake?
Yeah.
They don't even look real, eh?
No.
That's why I said I'm pretty sure you
Oh, that's so pretty.
edited some butterflies in there, but it turned out really great. It was really good. Probably gonna jump off here in about 5 minutes, guys. Another 2-hour live stream. I wasn't expecting to do it. Then we totally went off topic there. See, she's never saw them before, only in books.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, like, it was nice. It was a really good video. Really good video. And I was just like, no way, that's real. It's just like he had to edit some stuff in there.
Colors,
And yeah, there's very bright colors on them. Yeah, it was definitely good. Definitely really good. But
I'd be scared to step on one.
we definitely have to get a new camera. Definitely, because the camera I'm using right now takes batteries. And I've been using... I just need a new camera. I definitely need to get a new camera. Maybe soon, though. Soon. Yeah. No, like, the camera picked up the color, like, almost like a crystal lens or like in color enhancement. It looked really good. That's how, like, well, I'm not even joking. It didn't even look real. Like, it looked like they were like something in a movie almost, like a magical fairy tale movie. Like, it was great. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen on YouTube, is that some people don't shoot in 4K, some people shoot in 4K, but 4K is definitely the way to go, and it's something I want to look into. Yeah, man, you're welcome, because I've noticed you guys' videos. You guys have a great channel, and you're definitely going to get big. Definitely. You two make a great team. Definitely. I really enjoy the videos.
Who's?
Esme and Philip.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm watching them right now.
Tasha's watching the butterfly video. I've seen it a couple times because I had to pause it the one day, and
it's getting up there.
one of the kids stopped the video the one day, and I was like, oh. So, and he said, thank you, Tasha.
Anytime, Philip. Anytime.
We're probably going to jump off here in about a couple more minutes and just make it out to 2-hour live stream. I just wanted to get on here and vent a little bit about the situation that happened today. I was going to save it for tomorrow and call it a Throwback Thursday video because it happened a year ago, and then now it's coming to haunt me. And then, but that's the thing with videos, is that, like I said, you know, I do videos for fun. I enjoy making videos. I don't expect myself to be like one of those big YouTubers. So, you know, I'm just going to keep pumping videos out, making content every day. So, yeah. Yeah, I was a little mad. I was a little bit mad. I was like, you're messaging me a year later to tell me to remove a video. And, yeah, I just wanted to avoid confrontation and all that. You know, that video had 50,000 views. I was like, no way. It's one of my top videos. And I'm like, oh, man. And it was educational. Like, you know, it was teaching people, you know. I don't know. I just wanted to avoid it. Like I said, in Canada, us Canadians are more like a respect thing. And I have no problem doing that. So, yeah, got that done, out of the way. We're done. We're going to keep making videos. I got some cool videos coming out, though. Honestly, I can't tell you guys much about it, but it involves candy. I'm making a candy video, homemade candy. You guys are going to love it. I've already started planning that and working on it and all that, what I'm going to do in it. And that'll be out sometime this week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you'll like it. You really will. You'll like it. It's supposed to be really good. It's another cooking video, but with candy, homemade candy. Yeah, so we're doing that. And then some other things we're going to do. We're going to keep doing the live streams here and there. But I got to work on getting a better camera. And I'll work on that. And yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing every day. And like I said, we're going to help each other out. We'll all grow together. So... Tasha, do you know where that place is? I'm not even joking. There's a place. Me and Tasha did the candy crickets and all that. There's a place either in the States
It's
or...
in Detroit.
Is it in Detroit?
It's in Detroit.
See, that's the thing. We had a friend go over the border for us because I can't leave Canada. Nothing bad or anything. It's because I don't have my passport. So she went over to the bridge that's in Detroit and got us suckers that had bugs in them. So, but I don't know. Can you do that on camera? Can you guys eat bugs? Like, I know Ellie Beast ate a dead roach that was a bug and got in trouble for that. But can you eat chocolate-covered bugs? Or can't I don't know if my video got demonetized if I ate that bug or not. Like, I don't know. So, you might have to either order them or, yeah. See, yeah, so you'll probably be able to go across somewhere or maybe go online and do some research for bugs and all that. Me and Tasha were supposed to do some bugs and all that too, like chocolate spiders and all that, scorpions and all that. We really wanted to do that for a video. So, she went and picked us up the suckers and all that. We said, just go to the bridge, pick us up some bugs, and she brought back suckers we would try. So, yeah, it was fun.
Oh, trip to Tim Hortons.
Yeah, that's what was in the suckers, was ants. Wasn't it ants too? Ants and crickets, right? Yeah, we did the ants and crickets. It was okay. Ants aren't really big enough to get, like, a taste and all that. So, it was fun. Yeah, I'm glad she liked the ants, because... You'd think ants, right? But, yeah, that would be a cool video to see you guys eating some bugs. That would be definitely funny. Really funny. But, Philip, we're gonna take off. Anybody who's still in here, you guys can always follow me on Twitter and Facebook. So we'll do another live stream. And, yeah, guys, we're gonna take off. Yeah, I would love to see that video. You guys got to get that out. That would be really cool. Definitely be sharing that. Yeah. But we're gonna head out. I'm gonna head off now. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the night stream. So yeah. Night Sasha. And night Philip. We'll see you again, guys. We're gonna jump off here. And yeah. Take care, guys. Night, everyone.